Okay. I'm scared. Oh God, if this is not it, I think I'm still going to cry. Okay, Melanie, 1, 2, 3. I have 60 pages left, and I have absolutely no doubt that I will be broken by the end of this. Hello book reading friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Melanie. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, you can do so down below for more book content. And I also have a new series called Coffee and Takeout, which will be premiering next Sunday. You can also follow me on all of my social medias, which are always linked down below. I have a Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads, and an Amazon wishlist in case you want to help me and my channel improve and gift me a book. And today we are talking about The Invisible Life of Addie Larue by VE Schwab. There are so many emotions coursing through me whenever I talk about this book. Your girl was feeling bossy one of these days, and I sent an email to TOR Books expressing my happiness and excitement over this novel. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I waited some more, and I literally saw the package. Macmillan Publishers, and I crapped myself. This book is not only really special to me because it is my first physical arc, but also because the synopsis resonated with me so much. I have obviously finished this book by now, so you are seeing post Addie Larue Melanie. I could swamp you with every opinion and every thought, but I will leave all of that for past Melanie, who will tell you all of her thoughts as she is reading, as she is experiencing all of these things. I will let her take it along. I'm starting The Invisible Life of Addie Larue today. I am so excited. You guys have absolutely no idea. Or maybe you have. You probably saw me crying already over getting the book. But I am finally starting it today. And I am first going to make my key for my annotations and tabbing. Then I'm going to actually start reading. Again, I'm going to show you a little bit of how I do it, but I am planning an entire video about how I annotate my books, how I tab them, my whole system, how I keep track of my reading. So expect that video soon. I really don't know when I'm gonna film that, but you can expect it here on my channel because it's definitely coming. Okay, I have officially finished part 1 of The Invisible Life of Addie Larue. I am currently on page 104. So I think I will leave this like this tonight because it is already 12:30 and I will carry on tomorrow. All right, friends, update. I couldn't really stop reading yesterday. I went to bed super late reading and I have absolutely no regrets. I am around 100 pages out from finishing the book. I am currently on page 331 and I believe the book has 442 pages, and this book has been everything that I wanted and more. There are 2 different timelines that we get in this book. We first get the current timeline, which is 2014, and we also get a glimpse at Addie's past when she makes the deal and the years following the bargain, which is super interesting to read because you really get to see how Addie was shaped into the person that she is now. And I really do think that Addie, because she's not a perfect character in the slightest, but Addie really is a product of every circumstance she had to go through, and I think there's such a beauty in that. I think we're all victims of circumstance to a certain extent, and I think this book really shows that. We are the product of what we go through and how people treat us and how we experience the world. And I really have liked the fact that we get those 2 different timelines. And once we meet the male protagonist, I guess you could call him Henry, we get another POV, and it's also been such a nice ride to read about Henry and also getting those 2 different timelines from Henry. And that was definitely not something that I was expecting with the book. I was just expecting to read about Addie. So the fact that we get a little bit more of an insider's look into Henry was really, really nice as well. I, of course, am tabbing and annotating the book as I am going along. Of course, I've had theories about how the book can go down. Every turn I have been wrong, and this book has just proven me wrong again every single turn. I'm just so pleasantly surprised by VE Schwab's writing is so so lyrical. And that is something that I thoroughly enjoy. I think there is such a beauty to that writing style that really resonates with me. And I know this lyrical style is not for everyone, but it truly resonates with me and I think it hits very close to home. It's absolutely beautiful. But the reason why I really wanted to read this book was because the synopsis, again, hit very close to home. I don't think I've ever spoken about this in social media, but one of my biggest fears has always been dying without making an impact. And perhaps that's the reason why I started social media, and this book talks a lot about that. There's this one line in the book that just hit me because it spoke about that. And the quote is the following: "I think there are many ways to matter. These are the words of a man, Voltaire, but they are also the hands that set the type, the ink that made it readable, the tree that made the paper. All of them matter, though credit goes only to the name on the cover." This is definitely going to be one of my favorite books of 2020, and I think in general this will go down as one of my favorite books. And one thing that I do have to say about this book in particular, and I have heard this about VE Schwab as a writer, this book is very character driven. The story revolves around Addie and later on around Henry, and the story would be nothing without them. So definitely a story, a book, a plot that revolves entirely around its characters, and I personally love that. I love character driven stories. And one thing that I have also really loved about this book is the God that answers after dark. I think some of my favorite scenes in this book revolve around the God that answers after dark. It's just so intense, and VE Schwab has a way of making you feel things and see things and smell things and feel things even if they're not right in front of you. Her writing is not only lyrical but also so descriptive that it is so easy to imagine all of these places, all of these people, all of these scenarios, even if they seem so unlikely. I will log off for now. I will grab a bite to eat because I haven't had breakfast and it is 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. What is even wrong with me? And I will finish this book today, no doubt about it. I've been reading for like 20-30 minutes now. I just finished a chapter and I was not expecting that. I feel like I'm gonna bawl my eyes out. Because it can't end good, right? I'm going to hydrate and then I am going to finish. I'm not ready, y'all. So cool. It was so dark but so cool. I feel like I really do need to read that chapter again. Oh my god. I am emotionally preparing myself. I have 60 pages left and I have absolutely no doubt that I will be broken by the end of this. I need to take a break. That's too much for me right now. Just being honest with everyone, I am not ready for this ending. I cried. Are we surprised? I just finished the book. It is done. It is over. I think, and I will try not to be repetitive, but VE Schwab's writing is just impeccable. It just destroys you and makes you all at the same time, and it's such a pleasant ride to go on. And these characters, Addie and Henry and the God that answers after dark, it was just all so well done. I know what the rating for this book is, and I knew before I started it, and I knew what it was reading it, and I knew it right from the first page. This book is a 5 out of 5 stars for me. And that being said, I know this type of book isn't for everyone. I know not everyone is going to be a fan of this lyrical, whimsical writing style, and I know not everyone loves character-driven stories that depend on those characters to happen. But if you love good writing, if you love amazing characters, then this is definitely the book for you. And this is the story of a woman who may or may not have made a wrong choice, and she has had to live her entire life with the consequences and the actions that happen after making that choice. And she is self-aware and she is conscious of that decision and she is conscious of those consequences. And it was such a beautiful story to read about. And this is also a labor of love. This is a book that has been in the works for the past decade. And then Henry too, as one of the main characters, is just a person that cares too much, too deeply. And you see how that also weaves into the story. This is my first VE Schwab book. I have Vicious right behind me, but I've never actually read it. I bought it very recently, so I cannot wait to dive into more of VE Schwab's writing. Also, I forgot to mention the songs. Oh my god, wait, I'm not done yet. Songs that I listened to whilst reading this book. I listened to Folklore by Taylor Swift. There's one song in particular that I was listening to and I forget what the name is. Seven and Illicit Affairs. I was also listening to a lot of Billie Eilish and they were No Time to Die. I also listened to Everything I Wanted and My Future. Such good songs to listen to whilst you're reading. Just a little tidbit. And that is all for this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys found it entertaining. It is my first reading vlog, so let me know down below if you liked the format, if you found the video enjoyable. Also let me know if you were looking forward to picking up The Invisible Life of Addie Larue, if you are still going to pick it up. Let me know all your thoughts. Have you read any other VE Schwab books that you would recommend? I know everyone raves about A Darker Shade of Magic. I actually don't have it yet, but I definitely do want to pick that one up. It is on my wish list, so hopefully I'll get around to it. If you have yet to subscribe to my channel, don't forget to do so down below. I am constantly uploading. You can also follow me on all of my social medias, which are always linked down below. I have a Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads, and an Amazon wish list. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And the next books that I am hoping to do a reading vlog on, are y'all ready? I feel like reading vlogs from now on are going to be where I break myself willingly, because the next reading vlog that I will hopefully film soon is for the Poppy War. I have the Poppy War and the Dragon Republic. I am not emotionally ready. And now we are done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love y'all and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.